And I'm back with another Clash of Clans video today. And today we're on my home village because I am dangerously close to an achievement, and I figure I'll take you guys on some live attacks that I do down in these lower trophies to see if we can actually finish off this achievement here. If you don't know, I mean, it's probably going to be the title of the video, but it's destroying, I think, actually, I don't know how many, I think 4,000 Scattershots. What I usually do is I just drop in my heroes, and that's about it. I'll pop the early Warden ability to cover them, like that, and then we'll take out a Scattershot, and then this is usually how I drop my trophy. So the Scattershot's out, and I try to aim the giant arrow through like the Dark Elixir storage, and the whole goal of this is for me to drop trophies so that I can gain defenses, because if you drop down to like a certain level, then people just like drop troops as well, and they'll give you defensive wins. So like this one, the Scattershots weren't too available, and I kind of prioritize keeping the heroes like health up. So I mean, I could technically dive all four of my heroes in there and get the Scattershots, but this is a perfect example of why you don't want to do that, is because you can see a town hall like this on the outside exposed a lot of the time, and then you can just drop in your king and get free Scattershots here. So that's kind of what I've been doing, and it's not just Scattershots, so I actually think when this one goes down, I'll get the achievement here. We'll drop the Warden to give the king more health. Shattered and Scattered is what it's called. I actually didn't know the name of it, but yeah, I mean, we might as well end the battle because Town Hall 13 has nothing else to offer, no loot or anything. So let's take a trip over to my achievement page. Destroy 4,000 Scattershots in multiplayer battles. God damn, this one took a while. When I first started back up, I was Town Hall 9, and I've been playing for like 2 years since. And at the time, I had 0 Scattershots because it was just like a new defense that I've never seen before. So it's kind of cool to think that I've destroyed 4,000 in this short period. And let's claim this reward. I didn't know it was 1,000 gems. That's actually probably the last achievement where you get 1,000 gems, which is actually a shit ton of gems too. So that's actually really cool. So this is 4,000 exact, or it should be 4,001, right? 1,000 gems, 500 XP. I really like grinding XP. I'm level 224. I know it's completely pointless, but I think it's kind of just like swaggy to show how high of a level you are and everything. But like I was saying, like with this Scattershot thing, what I've been doing is I also do it for spell towers and monoliths. So if I see literally perfect example as I'm talking about it. Same exact thing. I'll shoot the giant arrow across to get the Dark Elixir, because Dark Elixir is like one of the hardest resources to get because the drills basically do nothing. So I'll pop the king ability right before that monolith fire hits him, and then I'll actually pop the king ability as well. I know I said that twice, but I meant warden ability. So now it's actually completely pointless for me to even get the Scattershot, which is kind of cool. So anything Town Hall 13 and below offers me nothing. Or it used to be anything Town Hall 13. Town Hall 13 would offer me the Scattershot so I'd scan the base a little bit, but now there's literally no point in even looking at Town Hall 13. So I know I lost some health on my king there, and the king's actually going to be down. I think most of the heroes are a little bit low on health because I have been doing this. I was like, man, I'm close. I want to get this done so I can record the video. But I'll show how close I am for the spell towers and monoliths. It's actually not that close. So actually, this guy has a lot of loot. So this is what I kind of do, is I kind of just like, if I decide to farm, I was just bored and I was like, I want to start farming today. But if someone has a lot of loot, I'll just be like, all right, I'll take all the loot. So I just drop my dragons, my lava hound. So this is usually a super archer blimp strategy, but I'm not going to waste my super archers or the blimp. I don't want to have to request Plan Council troops for a dumb farming attack, so I just use all the spells anyway. I usually try to get the balloons and the clone spells, and then we'll just pop the warden ability, and that's kind of all we do. It's just like a giant smash attack with tons of like dragons and dragon riders and stuff. But yeah, it's kind of freeing now that I don't actually have to try to snipe the Scattershots anymore. We use the Invis. Oh, Royal Champion went down, so this will just be. I actually am kind of surprised that this wasn't that easy to 3-star. I guess I don't have the king either, but I was thinking I'd wipe through this base a little bit easier based off how bad the layout is and stuff. But ultimately, I've been just trying to, like I said, just farm down here. But like farming down here isn't nearly as good as like farming in Crystal. Everybody kind of knows like Crystal Masters is like the best areas to farm in this game, and like Silver and Bronze is kind of shitty. Like But the main thing for me is like drop the trophies. So a lot of the time I won't really do farming just like this. I'll do like, oh, I actually want the queen's health to regenerate. It's not going to happen. The queen actually might be dead now, so I can't do any more farming. Oh no, she's not. Perfect. So I can still do the giant arrow shot across. So I'm at 841. Usually I try to drop down to like at most 650, and then I log off so I can get my defensive wins for the achievements and stuff. But right about now, I'm kind of like getting a little sick of the farming. I've been doing it for a little bit. So I just shoot the giant arrow, and this is how you drop trophies really fast. This is kind of my strategy that I've been doing. And I won't really hit the monoliths or spell towers when I hit the point of like being like, all right, I just want to get this done. Unless it's like right at the outside of the base. So a good like way to do this is I just shoot the giant arrow right through the middle with the dark elixir and everything. And then I just end the battle right away. So you can just lose some trophies really fast. I just take a couple seconds to try to find the angle to hit the dark elixir storage, which I failed right there. But yeah, I just keep doing that, and it won't take long to get to 650. Sometimes if I just don't feel like it, because as you get lower down in trophies, you actually lose less trophies for each loss. So like this one, I lost maybe like 11-ish. But if I get close to 650, I'll only lose like 6. So a lot of time I'll actually call it around like 800 or 750 trophies. And I know I didn't even address this at all, but oh, so this one's perfect too. The whole reason I'm doing this is just to get the unbreakable achievement, which is 5,000 defensive wins. There is that spell tower up there, but I don't want to risk my royal champion dying or anything. But yeah, so the achievement finally finished. The destroy the scatter shots. And the spell tower, I'm 1582 out of 4,000, which I still do have a lot. And you don't get them as frequently as scatter shots down here because you realistically only have Town Hall 15s and 16s that have spell towers and monoliths. And most likely Town Hall 15s and 16s down here have a lot more defenses because you have to be like literally 2 Town Halls higher than 13s, which have scatter shots. So most likely you upgraded like cannons or random stuff along the way too. And then also, the monolith itself shoots back, like, and the poison tower and the visit tower, like they're honestly harder to get, and they're rare. So this probably isn't the best method to do it, but if you calculate it, if you're in Legend League, which I was before, and I will be after this Unbreakable achievement, I finish it. You do 8 attacks a day, and say you're lucky, you get 8 monoliths a day. 8 monoliths a day, and I need 1,400 more. That's about like 200 days. So it'd be like a year, basically. Or a little bit under a year, kind of. Because 1,600 would be 200 days. So it'd be like 150 days, that's about 5 months, which kind of takes a little while, but it kind of puts in perspective how difficult this achievement is. And then the other ones I'll get as time goes on. And I could walk through, I mean, I can walk through all the other ones here. So donation one is just going to take forever. I don't even want to calculate the time frame of that. I just do it as much as possible. Clan games, you get 4,000 per clan games. I only need a little bit over 8,000. So in 3 months, I'll have clan games done. And this is the big one I'm working towards, Unbreakable, the achievement that I've never seen done on someone's profile, like in real life. I've seen YouTubers and stuff, but I only need 1,300 more. So probably take another month and a half. Based off of, I get 1,000 per month usually. And then the spell towers, I just calculated, would probably be around like 150 days if I was in Legends, which I'm not. So it might actually be a little bit slower where I am right now. I might only get like 2 or 3 a day. And same with spell towers, like it's probably the same month and a half. Super Troop, I could finish that right now if I wanted. And the Clan Capital, I figure about, I need 80 or 72,000 more, and I get roughly 25,000 plus per weekend. So it's about 3 more weeks till that one. So about 3 weeks, I'll get my next achievement, and then it'll be about a month or 2 for the Unbreakable, and then clan games. And so yeah, there's a rough layout of how many more achievements I have to get. But it's kind of cool finishing off that last achievement. And now I have a shit ton of gems too, so I can finally use this Goblin Builder. Just kidding. I hate the Goblin Builder. I don't know why he's even in the game or whatever. But I can buy some Books of Heroes and stuff, which will be perfect for the fact that we're in Clan War League right now. So there's not really much for me to spend my Dark Elixir on, which I just upgraded some bullshit like a witch for 340,000 Dark Elixir. But yeah, I mean, I'm pretty happy that I completed this achievement, and I will just continue to grind out these defenses until I get my unbreakable achievement. But I think that's it for the video. That's all I want to talk about. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Peace.